Folks, these robots are hot.
This stuff's the greatest!
All good, all good.
Ah! Hello,
Hello.
everybody! Just a little bit behind today, but... oh god, the pride flag caught on my shoulder. It keeps fucking doing that. But hello! Happy gay month! Happy gay month, everybody!
Wow.
I made those pride flags literally today. God. Thank you for the gay bits. Nice handkerchief, thank you. This is like one of the literally 2 pride props that are available on Warudo's little asset store. Oh god, we got more gay bits. Well, hello. Man, this model, after I was testing the facial tracking of my current model, this model feels stiff. I swear, I cannot wait to show you guys. But I see somebody apparently sent me fan art on Twitter the other day. I like never check Twitter anymore, so allow me to go ahead and check that. Crow song art. Let me see. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Hold on, I need to save this real quick right now. Hold on just a minute.
Share with the class.
I do need to share with the class. the thought the thing in the corner said Vorally complex gay people.
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm working on it. Okay. Where'd it go? Where did I save it? I already forgot where I saved it. Here it is. Oh god, it's big. Look at this though. Look at this! This is from Crow Song art in chat here. Oh my goodness.
Them.
It's me! Look at it!
Going
I know, right? I absolutely love the optics. Got my little forked tongue sticking out as well. It's so cute. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Time to eat it.
Yes, time to eat this good art. That does almost make me tempted to do a pupil slit toggle on my new model. Like I said, I stayed up way too late last night. Well, not even really all that late, at least not for me because I'm a night owl. But like I stayed up last night very aggressively working on the face tracking of my new model. And it makes this one look stiff. I swear. Do it. My OC is a seeker, and I gave her little slit pupils. I will mess around with it. I will absolutely mess around with it. Does it really improve on face tracking? Yes. One of the advantages of being a little bit higher poly than this current model, is because like I can get a lot more flexibility in the facial expressions, and you can tell. You can absolutely tell. You can make them blow out real wide like Toothless? Possibly. I do know I am working within the limits as the eyes on my new model are very much like inspired by TF1 designs with like the multiple rings that kind of like contract and spin and stuff. But no, Crow Song, don't you dare krill yourself. Not on Pride Month. But yeah, my entire day today has been completely thrown off though, because I stayed up or I slept way too late. I slept till fucking 1 p.m. today. I missed my Sunday VR chat group meetup and I'm so grumpy about it. Looks like they were playing some really, really fun games, too. Friendship now. It got stuck on me again! Yeah, I did see you graduated today. Fucking freedom. I honestly, like, I am academically challenged. Not so much that, like, I just can't, I'm not smart, but it's just like, I do not do well in the school system. I never have. So, you will be free. You will be free. Adulthood comes with its own issues, but, like... Also, sure, I'm down to be moots. Not me. Now, I will say I'm not exactly active on Twitter anymore. I, like, go on there, browse memes a little bit, and then, like, don't touch it again. Twitter is just, unfortunately, an absolute hellscape, and I have moved almost entirely to Blue Sky. If you have a Blue Sky, feel free to follow me on there as well, and I will follow you back. But... we only did one game today, but it's one we're doing largely because it's something you'd really love. I know it looks like a lot of fun. It's like a kaiju fighting game. Oh god, I just like choked on my own fucking spit. You forget it exists. I open it for 5 minutes, see something hateful, and close it for another month. Twitter. Followed you earlier today after I made my account. Alrighty. I need to actually check my followers a little bit more. But yeah, I will look for you on Blue Sky as well. Cause yeah, I am way more active on there now. Like almost every time, like I will go on a bit of a Twitter binge, and then like I'll see something like some live leak ass shit on there, and it's like that's why I stopped using this. Even the gimmick accounts are bad. Oh god. But yeah, I do with these little pride flags. I am actually planning on making those a free asset in the very near future. I think we are as well, but I could also be forgetting. P-Ride. Start posting on Blue Sky, to be honest. Don't use it since I made it only because of that little dilemma of AI on Twitter. Yeah, it's honestly, like, it's picking up a lot in engagement. I'm actually getting pretty decent engagement on there. At least based on my follower count. I don't have, like, a ton of followers. My Twitter still has more. But, like, I feel like I'm getting more engagement despite having less followers. So... But yeah, the little pride flags, I am going to be making these a free Warudo asset. And I'll also be posting the files on my Ko-fi as my little gift to the VTuber community and just 3D artists in general, if anybody wants just some really, really simple pride flag models to mess around with. Because one of the things that inspired me to do that is there is, like, no Warudo assets for pride stuff. This little bandana is like kind of the only thing that there was to kind of dress myself up with pride stuff. Keyboard pissing you off? But yeah, I need to fucking fix my sleep schedule fast, but how does one clip on Twitch? Want to clip your reaction from the art? So it's probably too late now, but once the stream is over, you can go back and clip it as well. But in order to clip, there's a okay. Okay, Warudo isn't too loud right now, is it? No.
Oh.
But it's the little clapper board icon. is how you clip, but it's probably too late to do it right now while I'm live. You kind of have to be quick about it. But when the VOD is done, you're able to go back and rewind. Bad timing. Yeah, you're good. You're good. In fact, it makes it best timing. Apparently, though, Twitch is adding another feature for subscribers, though, to where you'll be able to rewind my stream even while I'm live. So, oh shit, I forgot to announce the ad break. Oops.
How dare you?
Yeah. Ad jump scare. I know. I feel like the 3-minute ads, ironically, are the least obstructive way to do the ad breaks, because I'm required to run ads by being able to collect money off of Twitch. So, such is the vibe. Affiliates and partners are required to run ads. You know what else is an ad break? What? When I break an ad, how are you going to do that? So true. Snap it on your knee. Fair enough, fair enough. But how do you grab the video ad to snap it on your knee? You got an extra Chrome extension for that shit? Hell yeah. I know Surfshark. Surfshark, that's the VPN I currently use. I might be switching to whatever that nicer one is that's not a YouTube ad, that's actually got some levels of security on it. I might switch to that one eventually. Ah! But no, but with Surfshark, I paid like for $50 to get three years on my VPN, so I can't complain there. But when that's up, I might switch to something else. Get piped. Yeah, I'm like forgetting what it was. That's apparently like the good VPN, but. Surfshark serves its purpose for me, though. It lets me get past firewalls at like workplaces and stuff, and it lets me do VPN stuff of going to websites that are locked to non-American servers. So, in the meme voice, what do you mean by that? Somebody I follow on TikTok has the metal pipe thing, but they have a haptic suit. Oh my god. I don't know if I would ever be brave enough for having y'all as my Twitch chat and having a haptic suit. Made some new TFOC babies. If you want, I could share them and get some feedback. Also, you can do now or later. Whatever works best for you. I know I will be starting to do some secret Blender stuff very soon. I decided because I couldn't figure out what to play today anyways, being indecisive about my games. I already kind of like completed Fortnite until like the little Death Star event thing. I don't really care. I unlocked everything in the battle pass. I've done everything. So now you're free from uni and uni house, and I can play late in the evening for Fortnite. Hell yeah. But yeah, so I will be working on the UV map for my new model. And I'm scared because I hate UVs, and I accidentally made myself have more work to do because I accidentally mirrored things too quickly, or applied the mirror modifier too quickly. Now, I could also just unmirror it and fix it that way, but like, yeah. So, a UV map. Think about it like a fabric pattern for a 3D model. It pretty much takes all the shapes of a 3D model and makes them a flat image so that you can apply textures and stuff. And they are really annoying to make. Yeah, let me see. We got TFOCs here. Ooh! Love me a good dinosaur.
Gimme.
It's here we got
Gimme.
here. It's tough to share stuff in DMs because I have to save literally everything that I'm sent on a Twitter DM. I can't just copy and paste the image, unfortunately. So I can't show if there's multiple. It would take a lot of time to share multiple. But here we have Crow Songs, Dinosaur OC. I'll have a tail too. Oh, Minicon and Insecticon? Are they on this ref? Or was there 2 images that got sent? Did I miss the second image? I did. It's being blocked by my fucking iPad.
Minicon.
Aw. It's a little caterpillar. Yeah, we got stand stats. What would my stats be? I wonder what I know that like TF Toys, do they still do that? Of having like the little stats on the side? Cause like I sadly can't really collect Transformers figures as much as I would like to. Dragon-headed caterpillar. Okay. I know Prime did it because I saw one for Soundwave and Starscream. Yeah. Only know the JoJo stand stats. I know, but yeah, I mean, maybe I can make a little stat page for Cold Front. I just need a fucking format to follow. What are my stats? My combat stats.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that to look forward to when you model Nova. Yeah. It's, some people apparently like doing UV maps. I don't. It is my least favorite part of a 3D modeling process, but it is unfortunately a necessary one. I'm not one of those OP sparkle dogs. Okay, oh, J-Man's already fucking analyzed it. Strength 9, Dexterity 2, Intelligence 4? I'm smarter than a 4! Charisma 10. Okay, I'll take that one. And then Luck 7.
2 intelligence.
You know what? No, switch Intelligence and Luck, because I have horrible luck. But I'm not a 4! Speed B, Power A, Durability B, Speed A, Range C, Potential D. What's potential? Intelligence -1? No! Do I do commissions? Currently, no. I would love to at some point, but with how long it's been taking me to finish my own models, it's like I have a lot of projects I need to finish first before I can even consider taking 3D commissions right now. Especially because like I just get burnt out really, really easily, which makes it pain. Oh, just how much I can change and evolve. Okay. I wasn't sure what potential was. But yeah, I am set in stone. Yeah, I can zap people. I can zap people and I can bite people. Honestly, I would never torture you with modeling Lycan. That shit would be a nightmare. Yeah. No, there's some things like I still need to make hair. I was working on a My Little Pony base, and somebody will get a free custom with it eventually. I need to reach out to them again, of course, and be like, I promise it's still on the to-do list. It's just I have gotten so fucking wrapped up in so many other things right now. If you ever open commissions, I'm popping on that list faster than Lightning McQueen can say ka-chow. He has camo netting. So like the hold on, what was that? What's camo netting? I'm trying to remember what that even is. Because I think I know what it is, but I'm unsure. Okay, it is exactly what I thought it was gonna be. So that honestly wouldn't be too hard to do. No, that honestly wouldn't be too hard to do. You just have to do some cheats with it. Okay? So what you would do is you would just make a cloth. You would just make a cloth. Also, thank you for the follow, Wolven Booty Cheeks. A rainbow robot who likes My Little Pony. I'd be happy to let you break my heart. What, you hit my human with the pride flag? How dare you?
What?
But yeah,
Do it
to
again.
make the camo netting, that really wouldn't be that hard. That really wouldn't be that hard. Because yeah, all you would do is make a cloth. But you would just have to do some texture fuckery with it. It's like a video game technique. So you would just have to make a texture that has transparent spots to make it look like the netting. So it's actually not too bad. You just have to make the cloak and then texture it all weird. Oh, so hello there. Haven't heard My Little Pony in years, man. I used to be very big in the fandom. Like, I used to interact with the fandom constantly. I don't really anymore. I kind of hated G5 as well. That's not a very unique opinion, though. A lot of people fucking hated G5, so... Feel like I should add a head pat reward for the squishy? Honestly, I have no idea how I would do that.
I don't either.
Want to stay, but it's 2 a.m. Oh, well, thank you so much for stopping by even then, and I'm still very, very thankful for the fan art. I know I'm gonna have to do the kind of sleep schedule to where I'm gonna have to wake up early as fuck because I screwed up my sleep schedule by sleeping 10 fucking hours today. I know I'm a dragon, and you know, dragons are notorious for sleeping very long time, but like, it threw off my entire day, and I'm upset about it. 8 p.m. is your bedtime? I could never. I could
Excuse
never.
me. It's too early. Way too early.
Yeah, I like always go to bed at like minimum midnight. I'll go snore, Rod, me. Well, you sleep well. Thank you so much for stopping by, though. Wish me luck on getting a dream with Rodimus. Hell yeah, hell yeah. As you know, I'm a Starscream girly, but... 9 p.m. here, let's go. Man, I know I'm a night owl, but like, y'all got early bedtimes. Bye-bye! Happy Pride!
But y'all got early bedtimes for school's out.
Hear me out though. Jetfire is still pretty good. Jetfire's still pretty good. I know when it comes to shipping Starscream, I've definitely started leaning more to Starby. But like, I know that Starscream and Jetfire or Skyfire is kind of like the Starscream ship. If they ever explore that ship more beyond just kind of like a little reference every now and again, I will definitely be on board with it though. You're young, hip, and cool. You're just old. Gotta be up at 6 a.m. for work, and it makes me feel like an old man. Oh, yeah, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. for work most of the time, so I hear you. 2:30 a.m. in Germany. Oh, man. Something about that British accent. Had a dream recently where TF1 Megatron was running away from Orion Pax. I can never remember my dreams. I really can't. I almost never do, unless it like wakes me up traumatized. So Starby only works for IDW. Yeah. The anxiety is real. I am stepping up in VR chat models and commission someone to help me make a new model for Clarkson. My ass is not good at sitting back and letting go. Commissioning somebody and just kind of like letting them do their thing, or Skybound, Starscream, and Jetfire. That one, like, they really haven't interacted much either. Man, like I know that that's like a super popular ship, but they just like don't interact in canon. And I'm somebody who it's like I do want to see a lot of canon chemistry between the two characters in order to ship something. They have history, yes, but they don't interact. They don't interact. Gonna head out. Friend wasn't having a good day and gonna make them feel better. Well, you go ahead and do that. Thank you so much for swinging by. Like twice, but let they have exactly like twice. Like I said, I would be so much more on board if they had like actual interactions beyond just like they have a history TM. You know. Also, just because bedtime is 8 p.m. don't mean I'm asleep at 8 p.m. That's just my time to climb into bed and doom scroll. Yeah, I'm about the same way. And they were roommates. Exactly. Letting them work with the stuff I give them and worry if I'm asking too much. That can depend on the artist. So. Model comes with shirts. Shirts, I tell you. Ooh. Wish I could get a good image to represent my IRL Transformers Jeff Gordon Megatron car cert. Ooh. I mean, if you can get like a relatively clear image, I'm certain that it wouldn't be too hard to like superimpose it on top of the shirt texture. I know with this new model I'm working on, I've thought about doing a little poncho and maybe a t-shirt. I would have to fuck up the model a lot for a t-shirt to work, but like it's an idea. It's an idea. Dog is giving me side eyes because we ate in bed. Poke holes in the t-shirt for the spikes to fit. You know, what I was thinking about doing, and this is a relatively common 3D art cheat, which is just to shrink like the torso and the arms underneath the shirt as like a shape key. And then like, you know, it's like where'd all the bolt go? Nobody knows, but I'm wearing a funny t-shirt, so it's all okay. Would love to find one that isn't aged. Ah. Oh, it is. It is very cursed. I want to see if there's an image that I can find to represent that. Maybe. Um. Okay. Okay. That's that's not what I was looking up. Trying to see if I can. Where the fuck could this? Anybody have any images of this 3D hack? No. God damn it! I want to show a funny 3D hack that is very cursed. Essentially, when I'm done with Lycan, he will have a sort of cowl that will cover his head, sort of like Dark of the Moon Megatron. Hell yeah! TF2 headless trick, shrink head. Essentially, yeah. Essentially, that's the same idea. It's just I would be shrinking like my horns, my shoulder pieces, my little backpack, and it would just be like a kind of frighteningly thin cold front. But you know what? But then I could have funny t-shirt designs. Where I found t-shirts that could fit my size, I don't know. I might have to do it a little bit with the poncho idea too, but like it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to try and preserve as much of the bulk as I can with the poncho idea, but that's a whole thing. It's like that half suit meme, only the front half of the shirt with the other half is cut off. Yeah. But no, it's like it's making me think of like in the Netflix Transformers series when we had like Ultra Magnus in the cloak and it's like that's dead ass acting like it's supposed to obscure who he is. Let me copy the image, please. But no, it's like just this. Or just bring up the entire TF wiki page, I guess. That's not what I said to do, but okay. Okay, hold on. Let me try that again. There we go. Oh man, it's tiny! It's tiny! But that! I could always do that. To where it's like, you can't tell who he is. Man, it's so square, you can't hide him.
I have no idea who that man is.
No
Never
idea.
seen him in my life.
I know, right? You could tell, you could do that, like you had a shirt made and then cut the seams for the underarm and down the side and it's open, not constricting you, so you don't have to do spaghetti cold front, but spaghetti cold front is funny. Love the scarf, thank you, thank you. I didn't make it myself. It's why the shading doesn't match. Apparently I can just get 2D shaded clothes. Hi Frosty. Oh, what was peak? What were you watching that was peak? He's covering his titties, be respectful. I got my titties right here. Except like, you know, they're my eyes. They're my other eyes. I can literally say my eyes are down here. Gotta say, was not a fan of Megatron carrying around his head for so long. There was a lot of things I wasn't exactly a fan of in the War for Cybertron trilogy. Char's counterattack. That ending always makes me sad. That's a Gundam thing, right? I still have to, like, do anything Gundam. Music is becoming corrupted again? I need to figure out why it's doing that. Because I have no idea. Yeah, I need to figure out why it's doing that. I'll look that up. Since too much bass, maybe. It's because like the audio sources are all separated, and I have Spotify on its own little audio thing, but you know it wants to be a bitch sometimes. Okay.
This stuff's the greatest.
Okay, I actually haven't taken like any sips of my coffee. Chat's been zooming already.
That's why. And you know what
I'm
else?
saving you.
I literally just opened Blender. I haven't even touched anything yet.
We'll save it already.
What flags did we do to yeet at you? So I have one of the progress flags, the lesbian flag, and the asexual flag. See, now I got the lesbian flag on my shoulder.
Right where it belongs. Oh, it's gone.
Chat helping me see them all, yeah. Like I said, I will be making more, as I want these little pride flags to be my little free gift to the community for Pride Month.
I'm hitting myself.
I'm being abused. I'm being abused, guys. I'm being abused!
It really likes the lesbian one.
Like a transformer, you're bi, got 2 modes. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker! You know, have you guys seen that Skittles apparently made a drink? I
Yeah.
do not want to try
No,
it.
it's disgusting.
Yeah, I do not want to try it. It looks so fucking gross.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. They used to seek it at or sell it at Spencer's when you worked there. Also, bonus 10% damage against both men and women. More like sex shot. I don't think I've seen any media that has sex shot in it. I've never watched any of the Japanese continuity stuff. I want to read TF Go-Go, but like the Japanese copyright law wants to be a bitch and won't allow unofficial translations. And I'm sorry. I'm not learning Japanese to read a little cutesy kawaii Transformers manga. I'm sorry. Okay, he is an IDW. I fucking do not remember him. IDW Overlord can fight you. He do got them smoochable lips though. He's only important for the first 4 arcs. That's probably why I don't remember him, because I didn't really like Phase 1 all that much. It was a slog to get through. A few good moments, but... I hate doing this part. His spotlight was cool, but it needed more expansion. How fucking dare you?
Why don't you go build a bridge and jump off it?
That's rude. That's real fucking rude, guys. A lot of pipes. There's always a lot of pipes. That's like the favorite redeem. Not expansion like the furry kind? Why not?
You disgust me.
Okay. I gotta mirror stuff again because I was a silly Billy and forgot to mirror things. Who's a 6 changer but not 6 shot? Basically, I got over enthusiastic and wasn't paying attention to the stuff I was messing with, and now I regret all my choices. At least the head, for the most part, is all fucking figured out. So, and that's the part with the most pieces on it. Deathsaurus, you had taken a fight, just not a fist fight. Ayo. Ayo. What kind of nefarious fucking things are you talking about? Textures? The UV map. Which is what I need to be able to make the textures. I need to be able to bonk chat. That's a redeem I need, is to be able to bonk chat right back. Could an honor pretender exist? Bro, we have fucking cheeseburger transformers. Everything can exist. Frosty didn't tell you I had to deal with a crazy person today. Oh boy. We got more J-Man work drama. Let's see. How about instead of Bonky, you give us money? No. You guys have it wrong. You guys have it twisted around. I'm the streamer here. You're supposed to throw money at me. Wait. No, bot bots are real. I fucking love bot bots. Excuse me. I love bot bots. I think you guys don't realize that I made a whole Burgertron model. I love bot bots. Let me show you my little guy. If you guys haven't seen him. Because if you guys haven't seen him, you need to see him. Little guy. Oh shit, the image is huge. There we go. Kind of. The image is fucking huge. My VR chat for photography. Look at him! I made that model! If there's no bots fans, I am dead. Don't you dare eat him! Instead of bonking us, you eat us? I mean... It depends. With some of y'all, I know that wouldn't be a punishment. That ruins the purpose. How am I supposed to threaten y'all's lives if you guys are into it?
You disgust me.
Look what you've done now, you're getting pelted.
Why are you throwing stuff at me? I'm the one kink
You know what
shaming
you
my
did.
chat here. I'm the one kink shaming my chat here, okay? You're I have a whole chat.
You got nothing to say.
Ah!
Joking is always fun.
Kink shaming is my kink, yes. But no, this is a funny V-word friendly chat, but I also like, I try and make it safe for normies as well, so I don't really like to go all that deep into it, but... Spent too much time on furry IRL. Fair enough. A new resident came in, seemed somewhat okay at first, but apparently I reminded them
What?
of someone and triggered an episode, so they decided to run full tilt towards me. Huh?
What?
Just like weird... Huh?
What?
Oh, so yeah, if you like Transformers, you don't get to judge me. Transformers fans are not normal.
Normal, what are you talking about?
Sidestepped them and they ran right into a wall. Holy shit. Well, glad to hear you're safe. Yeah, shit like that ain't no joke. If you're a Transformers fan, I've always bet money you have a size difference interest. Yeah.
What gave you that idea?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't believe you.
Guilty? Maybe. What about it? What if I am guilty? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Yeah, and you know what? They see obsessed and or down bad for the robots. Of course, we aren't normal. I love that half the writers aren't normal either. Hey girl, happy Pride Month. My throat hurts and I feel like shit. I completely understand that feeling. I am like the #1 tummy ache survivor, so I unfortunately love to eat, but as a result of me loving to eat, I also eat more than I should, and also eat things that will upset my stomach, and that I know that will upset my stomach just because they taste good. If you're a Transformers fan, probably in a size diff or has daddy issues, and Optimus and Megs are looking mighty appealing to you. Sentence of 12 years, no goobering? What? What do you mean? Goobering is my job! Only IDW and Earthspark Megs get my daddy issues. Yeah. What does it mean if I have mommy issues? Because that's what I have. You like Alita 1? Oh, ha! I just like got a brief glimpse at my UV map. It is scary. It is scary. I hate UV maps.
Show me.
This isn't cleaned up, so
I won't. I won't understand anything anyway.
I mean, there's literally
I
nothing
mean,
to
slightly,
understand, but
uh. Oh.
here, let me enlighten you
Oh.
guys on some of my plight here.
It looks like the roads of a city.
No,
But not aligned. Like there's upper layers and
yeah,
lower layers.
this is what I
This is
just got
like
a glimpse
three.
of.
That's like 5 cities on top of each other.
No, it needs to be clear. Like, there's a lot of stuff overlapping here, and yeah, yeah, that's a lot of stuff overlapping. But it's fine. That's just what I got a glimpse of when I selected all, and it's like,
It literally looks like city streets on a map layered on top of each other. So there's like 50 different cities on top of each other.
yeah. But it's not too bad, so I selected everything and unwrapped it that way. That's the wrong fucking thing. I did not mean to select that one. Image, because I saved this screenshot.
It's a terrain map.
That's a terrain map. Where the fuck is that screenshot that I literally just took go? Here it is. So this is it looking a little bit more reasonable. This is part of the legs and the arms. I still have to clean this up. But yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm working with here. And I need to do that for every single segment and part of the body. I love being a mecha artist. Okay.
I think you lost your mind there for a moment.
Just a little bit. What program am I using? I'm using Blender. Modeling isn't hard. Well, I mean it is, but like UV mapping is my worst fucking nightmare, especially when you have a character like a robot who is divided into a lot of different pieces, cuz every single one of those pieces needs its own UV island. Okay. Cyclonus and Tailgate are your favorite gay couple. They're so cute. They are a really cute couple. Favorite canon couple. Legit cried during the Tailgate and Cyclonus reunion. Feel so bad for them. No happily ever after. We just witnessed Frosty lose their sanity for a second. But But I do know the part that I like actually fucking cried at, and more than meets the eye, was like the Rewind and Chrome Dome, like when Rewind dies and then has like that little "I love you" message. I know I cried real fucking tears at that. And I was panicked because I still lived with my parents at the time. And I was like, please don't barge into my room. Please don't barge into my room. I don't know if I can explain that I am currently crying over gay Transformers right now. Forgetting my keyboard shortcuts. Ah, there we go. Never got to work on character design and 3D animation in school, and I'm a tad jealous, but it's okay. I got to do 2D animation. It's okay. I didn't go to school for this at all. I just fucking sat there and learned from YouTube videos. And I'm suffering, but you know what? It's worth it. I do want to pick up my 2D animation skills at some point, though. I used to be able to. I used to be able to do 2D animation actually pretty damn well, but I have lost that skill. Speaking of ships, decided to make Lycan.
I'm saving you.
Oh, so thank you for this reminder to save, J-Man. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am doing it. Exactly. That is kind of how I have survived as an artist for this long. Ah! Good for you. You don't have college debt. Oh, I do. I do. I actually did go to school for 3 semesters and then it dropped out. I went through 2 different majors before giving up and realizing that I just wasn't having fun in either of them. The first one was motion design, which is kind of like an animation mixed with graphic design kind of class. I found out that way that I am really not good at graphic design. I tried. I really did. I'm decent in animation, but I suck at graphic design. Just graduated college. Well, congrats. But yeah, then I took illustration. And when I started like getting like genuine fucking shoulder pain and being told like to suck it up, I was like, I don't know if I'm cut out for this industry, man. I am like actually in physical pain from all the drawing, and I don't know if I'm cut out for it. Had 1 semester left of college but had to drop out. Oh man. That's actually the worst. I'm sorry to hear that. You had debt, but my old college superintendent and dean was arrested for fraud, so my debt was forgiven. Lucky bitch, holy shit. It might get arrested. I know, right? I just need to take one for the team. I need to take one to the team. I'm gonna go back to Florida because I went to Ringling College of Art and Design. I need to go back to Florida and then just like go and get run over by a bus on campus, and then I will, all my debt will be forgiven. I'm sure. You almost went there? It is a really cool school. I do miss it. I miss like the campus life of it a lot, but went to Daytona State College. Ooh, I know I have siblings who all went to Embry Riddle, so that's super cool. You know what? I think I'm going to hit me with a car so I can buy a new life. Hit me with a car so that I can use my insurance money to get facial tracking VR headsets and an extra beefed up computer. Went to community college. That is still valid and good. That is still completely valid and good. Do not discredit your college experience. We all got our different reasons to go into school, and all of them are okay. Should really go back so you can get a better job? Yeah. Mimicking our style if they look at one long enough. That's pretty cool. I can kind of, but like, I don't know. I've not been jiving with 2D art as much as of late. Hit me with your car by Value Select. No one was arrested, but one of the janitors died while I was there. We don't know what happened. Students just found him in his care, and he passed out. Oh. Just making me want to go back and finish, but anxiety. I feel that as well. My mental health was not good when I decided to drop out of my school. But yeah, there ain't no judgment anywhere. And yeah, affording university and stuff because the cost of living, I can't fucking afford anything, man. A lot of the stuff that I have was using credit cards because that is the American way, baby. Credit card debt. At least Ireland is officially the most generous country. Shame that we can't help our people here. Yeah. Hello, it is me, and I made a fuck ton of garlic confit and have been smearing it all over myself. Damn, man, you gonna just like completely like oil yourself up like that? You're gonna like season yourself in my chat? Do you realize how dangerous that is? Was really lucky. The college I went to was 10-minute drive from my house, and I could still work. Listen, I fucking love garlic. Don't at me. I love garlic too. Oh, you, Logan Paul and Mr. Beast, gross. Okay, I am doing 4 material slots on this because as much as I want to just have the 3 material slots that I have on this model unfortunately causes issues. And then but like because I need a material slot specifically for transparent textures, which is why I don't have my visor working. Because if y'all have seen my character design, I actually do have like a little eye cover visor thing. That's like my retractable battle mask. But you went to Suffolk University. It may not be the best, but I'm not in debt. Damn. You're ace, but not the biggest fan of garlic bread, but lug cake. I'm kind of the opposite. I'm kind of the opposite myself. I'm definitely somebody I can absolutely fuck up some cake when I'm in a sweet tooth mood, but I don't get my sweet tooth all that often. Because there's a lot of stuff that's just way too sweet for me, and I generally don't like frosting very much. Was wondering what that was on my face, wasn't sure what to make of it when drawing you. Yeah, so I have my visor, but I also have my little dark facial markings around my eyes. So your entire paycheck is bills now. Yep. Live my life in absolute fear of ever going into debt. That's why I don't even have a credit card. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? My model doesn't currently have my visor on. My model really does not have a visor on right now.
It's a raccoon mask.
Yeah. No, let me show you. My VR chat model, because of how the textures were working, that one does show my visor. Where is an image of it? Where is it? I have many VR chat images. Where's a good one that's just mostly my face? Yeah, here's one of me giving Toaster a sandwich that has the visor on. My excellently cooked sandwich. But yeah, that's the visor. But the shaders work different in the version of Unity that Warudo works with than what works with VR chat. So threw that shit into trash. Ungrateful little fucker. Make a sandwich like that was a grilled cheese. You wanted a sandwich, not a war crime? Well, you're talking to a transformer here. Like all of us are war criminals. Take what you can get, you ungrateful bastard. Sent me something important in the Discordians? Oh boy. Stop making me hungry.
I just like that. Oh boy. Sounded so annoyed about it.
Okay, you don't have to rub it in. You don't have to rub it in that you have like all the fucking garlic in the world. Chicken cordon bleu with white gravy. You know what? I'm immune to that because I don't like blue cheese. I'm in the Creatures of Sonoria Discord. Yeah. I don't like interact like ever. I just kind of watch it for updates and stuff. But yeah. You don't like blue cheese? We can't be friends anymore. I never liked blue cheese. The fuck is a normal map? So, you know what? I can show you right here. So you see how I have like these little segments on my armor here? Like, those aren't actually built into the model. Those are just drawn on. And that is what a normal map is for. You know what? J-Man will like this one. I don't like blue cheese, but I like ranch.
Allow me to paint you a brainy picture with my powerful words. The garlic confit, making it also makes garlic oil. I take this garlic oil and cook with it. I cook a fucking burger, toast the brie with that garlic, then put the garlic on that garlic-infused bread and fist fight God.
The garlic, man. Your breath must be stanky as fuck, though.
I never forget about you disliking ranch.
No, my memory
It's a
may
crime.
be shit, but like what I will hold on to, I can hold on to some of the most nefarious things. If I can use something for evil, you know my ass is gonna remember it. Okay, to be fair, all cheese is mold. all cheese is mold. I just don't like the way blue cheese tastes. I've gotten it confused with ranch, and I just didn't like it. And it's like, why would I want to eat penicillin with my wings, though? Why would I want that? Tastes like it's making the other food not taste like anything. Milk is milk, butter is really gone off milk, and cheese is really gone off butter. Know that feeling of touching crusty plastic or nails on chalkboard? That's what you mentioning ranch feels like. Ranch. No, that just happens. That just happens. You mention a controversial food in this chat, and suddenly it's a war zone here. But you know what? I'm a foodie, so it's okay. I encourage food fucking conversation. Also, we have an ad coming up in about 3 minutes. No to mushrooms. I actually really like mushrooms. I really, really like mushrooms. I used to be a hater, and then my dad made a really, really yummy, very simple side where it's like literally you just take a whole stick of butter, a whole bottle of soy sauce, boil that shit, and then like you put mushrooms in it until the mushrooms absorb like the butter soy sauce mixture, and it is actually so fucking good. It's a good steak side. That's what we usually make it for, is to top steak with. You ever eat wet burgers, like the kind that they're soaked in the juices and sausage? Or not sausage, but sausage. I think so. I've definitely had some very, very juicy burgers. You've eaten a canned burger? No, thank you. It took me a while to get around to trying Spam, but like a canned burger, I think is too much for me. The fuck does America be doing? We be doing anything if you think that we can squeeze a few pennies out of a soul, out of some soul. Slice up that Spam and grill it. It's fine. Yeah, no, Spam has become like a #1 survival food for me. It's a little bit more expensive than I feel like it should be now, but everything's a little bit more expensive than it should be. If they said save money and overcharge us, they will. Yep. Yep. But yeah, I've made kind of like a breakfast hash with Spam. That's like one of my go-tos. And then I also sometimes make like a kind of like teriyaki rice dish, right? With teriyaki rice bowl with Spam. Really good. Really good. Spam shouldn't be nearly as fucking as expensive as it is. It's literally scrap meats. It is. It literally is. But whatever. Oh, we got a coffee shop sale. What was purchased? An ankle biter was sold. I think the worst thing you've ever eaten is a sandwich, but the bread is a donut, and the in between was ice cream. Huh? I've been wanting to try like the donut bun cheeseburgers, but but yeah, I'm a cold sensitivity teeth haver too, so strawberry cheesecake ice cream last week with carb. Oh, give me. Oh, and there's the ad. fucking love cheesecake. That's my cake of choice on my birthday, but I've also grown to really, really like tiramisu as well. I don't know what the fuck I would want for my birthday cake. Diabetes is saying no thanks. Fair enough, fair enough. Don't die. That is very important to not do that. An honorable death. Had a basic supper today of tea and crumpets. Yes, I know. And for dinner, bell fry. Had a beautiful Sunday roast. Ooh. I hate doing UV maps. I hate doing UV maps. I fucking hate doing UV maps. Ah. I haven't eaten all day and almost passed out at work. Ate 2 butterscotch and was good level enough to not die. I had that case the other day, but with a cosmic brownie. I was literally revived by a cosmic brownie. Still a baby when it comes to finger pricking. Oh, I know. I need to make sure. I need to watch definitely what I eat because, like, having diabetes would literally be my worst fear. I cried as a grown ass woman getting my COVID shot, and it was great. It didn't even feel like anything. I'm just terrified of needles. I can't look at them. Snickerdoodle gelato the other day. Also terrified of needles, found clutching Starscream like my life depends on it during blood tests. Yep, that was about the same way last time I got my blood tested. There was a kid just staring at me as I'm like hyperventilating in the chair when I got like my blood being drawn. I am unfortunately a very big baby when it comes to needles.
Ugh, I hate even hearing that.
Wait, what?
I hate hearing blood drawn.
Yeah.
It's just like, ugh. That makes me hurt.
It's very early. My doctor says I don't have it quite yet, but since my entire bloodline has it, I need to monitor it closely and catch it quick because my blood work was questionable. Oh boy. Ironically enough, hate needles, have multiple piercings and tattoos. Sometimes it be like that.
A lot of people are like that because it's like, I know I've seen people say that it feels completely different.
For me, it's the visual of it because I have a very
Yeah,
high
I mean,
pain
I wouldn't be able to
tolerance,
get a
but
tattoo either. Tattoos are really cool, and I would want them, but no.
nurse told me once it's very common. It's a way to try and cope and overcome the fear. Well, maybe I just need to go get tatted up then. I've had T1D for 18, almost 19 years. I'm very immune to needle pain. Also, fun fact, I was diagnosed on Thanksgiving. Oh, the irony. Okay, there we go. Wait, what about tea?
I'm saving you.
Barry's Gold Blend. I have a fucked up shoulder, foot, and back from labor, and was way too running away from my dad, and haven't gotten myself checked on them since I broke my foot on ran on it for 5 hours. Apparently, that's not good for you. Neither is popping your right arm out of its socket and never getting it properly popped back in again. Yeah, that's probably not good. I'm trying to figure out what I am looking at here. Frosty, will I be trying to get my hands on a Nintendo Switch 2? Currently, no. I'm not a big enough fan of Nintendo stuff to be able to justify the price point of it. As much as it would be nice. It would be very nice to have a Switch 2, but
This stuff's the greatest!
it's coffee sippy time. Meanwhile, PlayStation dropping prices. Yeah, I wanted a Switch 2. I was waiting on the announcement. I wanted it, but now it's just like, well, I don't want it that bad.
Yeah, no, after everything that's been like coming out with it, absolutely not anymore.
Been sleeping on PlayStation exclusives, rocking out on Helldivers. Hell yeah. Not gonna buy a device and be told I don't own it. Well, that's capitalism nowadays and why we eat the rich here. Because they want to make sure that you don't actually own anything that you have. Did we get the PS Plus monthly games yet? I don't know. I'm pretty much exclusively a PC gamer at this point, so alas.
I think it's still too early. Like it's literally the first of the month. It might be later this week or next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still showing the same 3 games. So it
Yeah.
hasn't changed yet.
Soon. Did the rich give Transformers extra energy? No. Actually, anything other than Energon is quite unhealthy for me. But it's not about the nourishment. It is about setting a point. And also just being a wee bit freaky. But I digress. Air? I don't even know if this is going to be a good way to do the UV map. I don't like that it's split apart. Damn it! Hmm. This might be okay? 470 hours on Mass Effect. Reading a really fun furry comic about the return of disco. I did see that there is an indie game I'm kind of looking at called Dead as Disco that looks pretty fun. I've got 227 put into Dreamlight, and I've owned that longer than he's had Helldivers. What's the game? Warframe definitely has the most hours I put into a game. I need to play with Warframe more. They are doing a Pride event right now, so I'll definitely go on there to at least get the Pride stuff. But how many hours do I have on Warframe? 950.9 hours. Need to get a new laptop and proper Wi-Fi sorted to make sure I can run OBS while streaming, but I need a new headset. Mic is so crap. I get that. I get that. I actually need a new headset as well. I'm not using my headset mic though, but I literally can't use my headset's mic. Dead Space, a lot of people have told me to play that one, but I kind of don't like horror. So, oopsie.
I love Dead Space though.
I just don't like horror, man.
Like a really interesting series.
Yeah. 200 hours in the original Dead Space and 300 in Dead Space 2. Oh, your mic wasn't too bad at all. Your mic wasn't so bad, but like I do know, I mean, if you're taking streaming seriously, you do want to generally invest in a good mic. I
know mine's not very good at all for streaming.
Yeah, it's fine though. It's fine though. I do know I am looking at eventually replacing my current mic just for the sake of like desk space. I actually can't have my mic as close to me as I would like it to be, just because the mic I use is just so damn big. And I know that professional kind of voice acting mics do need to be on the larger end, but like this thing is as big as my fucking head, dude. So getting a smaller, more compact mic is kind of a goal for me. I know, I don't know what to do about the music breaking up right now. I apologize in advance, but I do not know what to do about the...
Well, it happens randomly.
Yeah.
It just like starts jittering and then goes back to normal. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, and I don't know what to do about that right now. It is the only way for me to be able to play copyrighted music at all though. So oh, ace flag. That might be a bit overkill for a mic. Well, I did also get this mic cheap from... Oh god, and here they go. Here they go. But yeah, I got this microphone cheap from a coworker who was just looking to sell his old mic. So for a mic of this quality for only $40, I can't complain. But I would like to have a more compact, littler mic so that can record my voice nice and clear, but like not also be as big as my fucking head. It's a Blue Yeti mic. A plumber mic, great at cleaning pipes. But yeah, considering I only got it for $40, I can't complain too much. But like I said, I do have my eyeballs on an Elgato Wave 3. How did you just notice the little Among Us in the corner of the image? Because sus, he's sneaky. Yeah, I know those things. They are pretty big, but also requiring some tinkering to work right. Exactly. I've not really gotten to it to where I want it to be, but such is the vibe. like I said, I've been eyeballing the Elgato Wave 3. I've heard that that's what my friend Bruno uses. It seems to work very, very well, and it's also not fucking huge. So it seems like it would be a great mic for my situation. But you know, this one still works fine, so I'm not in any rush to get it, but I just know that that one, being able to be closer to me, would be a lot better. The audio of the pipe was scuffed?
Yes.
I will have to look and see what the hell's going on with, like, the audio channels, and if there's something weird with them, but, yeah. Not really sure what's going on, unfortunately.
You can't keep me in here, Megatron!
Audio channels might be lagging out. It could be. It could be. We're learning new things here. Any other advice for streams? I don't really know what advice I could give to you specifically, just because I wasn't able to tune into your stream while you were live. So I don't really know what specifically you might want to be working on. Not what I said to do, Blender. Kill you to have my equilibrium auto. Okay, okay. My equilibrium.
I'm saving you.
Okay, hold on. Hold on now, partner. There's the save. You know what? How do I get audio clips from things? Generally, I mean, how I do it is I find the clip on YouTube, download the audio from that YouTube video with the good old fashioned MP3 downloading sites, and then I use Audacity to cut the clip. If anybody would like to beat me to it and just cut some of those audios for me, I wouldn't complain though. Okay, more unwrapping. That's even worse than the first one. Fuck! There we go. Okay. Any games I'm looking forward to right now? Uh, yeah, Reactivate sadly will never happen. What do I have in my Steam wish list that's not out yet? Because I actually don't fucking remember. Because I have such a backlog of stuff. What's Subnautica 2? Of course, Subnautica 2. I almost forgot that one was coming out. Oh, it's about to be like a Transformers Fall of Cybertron game? Can't even play Subnautica 1? How so? Oh, fear of the ocean. Completely valid, Because I didn't have a fear of the ocean until I played Subnautica. They're making a second one? Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
And it's multiplayer.
Yeah, it is multiplayer. You know, let me also make sure you guys can hear Cherry, right?
No.
Okay, they can.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my fiance can get scared shitless together. Exactly. That's gonna be us. That's gonna be us. We're gonna be under the water
What do
and
you mean I'm not gonna
suffering.
get scared? I'm from the ocean.
I'm not. I can't swim. I can't swim. I sink like a rock. I'm certain if I paddle fast enough, maybe I can beat my weight in the water, but like, that's a lot. Hate the ocean, but love sharks. Sharks are really cute. Sharks and minnows brought back some childhood trauma and some backrooms like dreams.
Backroom streams.
I think the only time I've ever had like a backrooms esque kind of dream was like it was like a mirror maze kind of shit going on. And like I was just like scared shitless in my like mirror maze dream. And kind of random, but of all things, my roommate's dog was also there. The roommate that I lived with at the time.
Dreams are weird, man.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting more and more UV maps. Okay. This whole time I've been working on the arms and the legs. Cold front swimming is just her walking on the seafloor. Exactly. Like maybe I can paddle really, really hard. But Cybertronians aren't exactly known for their swimming abilities, so how far along would you say I've gotten percent wise? I'm figuring that out. I just have to click on things and see if they have a UV map or not. So okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That nope. That's not actually. Yes, it is good. Never mind. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, it's kind of good. It's kind of maybe. No, I need to fix that UV map. It's not good enough. Ah. But you know what? It's easy. This one's easy. My toes aren't mapped correctly. Okay, that looks better. Okay. All the spikes are good. These are not good. Power had gone out and I took my dogs out and was moving my flashlight around the whole time because it was so silent and thought you were being hunted. Ooh. How long am I streaming for? It'll be the usual 3 hours and 3.5 hours. My dreams would be similar to a shower locker room and would come across random pools with people lap swimming. Maybe that's why I wasn't sure I was completely alone. Gotcha. You never see my kind swim. Usually consists of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning. I remember that line. See, the nice thing is because I don't have to breathe oxygen, it's like, it's not life-threatening if I sink to the bottom, it's just highly inconvenient. Giving yourself 20 more minutes and then gotta go to bed. You gotta take care of yourself first. I appreciate when people be lurking around and stuff, but you gotta take care of yourself first. Then you might get crushed by water pressure. I mean, that's a lot of water pressure it would need to take a Cybertronian. Come on now. Bubbly screams of annoyance. Come on, I think you underestimate how tough Cybertronian armor is. Still throw me up on your PlayStation so you can use me as a background noise. Well, I apologize if any of the background noise that you hear isn't exactly soothing sleep sounds. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, stop throwing up. Invader's had a bunch of Decepticons jump into the ocean, were not crushed by the ocean pressure. Also, a dead Megatron was strong enough, along with Ravage and another Minicon. Oh yeah, didn't they drop Megatron to the bottom of the Mariana Trench? Okay, so yeah, Earth's oceans are nothing to me. It's just highly inconvenient. I guess I could use like the thrusters to get out, but oh god, we got a bunch of nerds arguing in my chat now. Gonna send me down to explore the dark sea and tell us what species I find? No! I do not volunteer for this. I do not. Leave me be! Bring us back an isopod or two. Can I pop down and grab the walls from those millionaires? Oh, the Ocean Gate? Wait. How dare you? Okay, that's not working as expected. Well, hello, Yoki-sama. That wasn't a submarine, that was a tinfoil cylinder. It really was. See, there are some things that you can get away with cutting corners with. A deep sea exploration vehicle is not one of them. Hey, Frosty likes Scarf? To the fucking Titanic of all places. Yup. Okay, that's better. Oh, like your scarf. Thank you. I didn't make this one. I will clarify. I just got it off of the Wardo Steam Workshop. Felt bad for that kid who wanted to treat his dad for Father's Day. Yeah. That is not what I asked to do. No siree. Shift H. There we go. Fun fact about the Titanic, there were no bodies found in the wreckage, just shoes. I mean, need to go get another tattoo and piercing. But yeah, alas, there is sea life that probably saw that and went yippee, so. Another fun fact why Women and Children First was created was because men before then would put their lives first, resulting in million children and mothers not making it. Yup! Yup! Mm, got a lot of fun facts, yeah. Platypus glow under black light UV, and then like I fucking love what's his face, the voice of Doofenshmirtz, co-creator of Phineas and Ferb. Bro was like ecstatic to learn that he was technically correct with teal platypi, platypuses, platy something. Finding little holes in my model. Got a cool museum up north about the whole situation though. They just did a full scan of the Titanic that gave us more info on how it sank. They do. Technically, it's more little spurs that they have on the back of their little leggies. But also, I will go ahead and save. Thank you, J-Man. Oh, and I'm hyper focusing. Noticing a couple of little things in my model that I could execute a little bit better. I've got to watch the documentary they made. I love the Titanic and learning about it, but hate the Titanic movie. Makes my coworker sad. As an autism, I had a straight 5-year hyperfixation on the Titanic. Accurate depiction of the sinking when it was made, but obviously a lot of the information has been debunked or revealed. Romance sucks though. I've never actually watched the original Titanic. Like the movie. I've never watched it. Twilight is a better love story than the Titanic. I do gotta say, I do think it is kind of funny how some people will kind of get on like a moral high horse about Twilight, just because it's like, I think it's almost always men who do it too. And I'll say this, I don't like Twilight myself, but it's like I am a monster fucker, and I mean like I'm a fucking Transformer simp, so I think it is kind of funny because women on average do tend to be monster fuckers more than men are. So it's just like a lot of the criticisms I see of like its moral failings are from dudes who think the monster fucker part of it is weird. That works. It's a really ugly UV map, but this is just one. This is just one color. Men are more robot fuckers and women are monster ones. I mean, no, because like usually when men are robot fuckers, they like the fucking androids that look pretty much human. But but yeah, no, I like I said, I'm asexual, so I don't like actually do sex stuff. So I would ask to not imply me doing the sex things. I am just, but yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I'm somebody I would like to just once again say I am kinky, but I'm actually sex adverse. So, she would rather cuddle with the monsters and offer them snacks. That is more accurate. Yes. I would not hug Godzilla exactly. That's the mindset I be rocking. You like SpongeBob and Poseidon, except you make banger desserts. Hell yeah. Feel like that's why Ratchet is a comfort character for me. He's hella grumpy, but you know he gives the best cuddles. Ratchet is my favorite Autobot, so why it tastes so good, I'd like to try it a second time. Speaking of hugs, I'm sending hugs to all here because the world sucks and peeps need them. Yes! Favors did Ratchet dirty, they did. They did! Goji is such a sweetheart, I would totally ride on the top of his head. This is Rick Tokyo shit. Favors did everyone dirty. They really did. Can't watch that scene of Averse anytime it comes on. I cover my ears and close my eyes. Like in Transformers 4. That one's my least favorite one. Age of Extinction, I just think overall fucking sucks. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but it is my opinion. So the only Ratchet you know of is a little space rat guy. Oh, like Ratchet and Clank. I've never actually played any of those games. I've heard good things about them, but I do want to play Rift Apart. I think that's the one, the relatively recent one. Would have loved more Ratchet and Wheeljack antics in Prime, yes. Ratchet is just top tier old man. Ship Wheeljack and Bulkhead, valid. No, I'm not going to get into the Netflix and antithetical Godzilla Earth movies because I have so many big issues with the story of all three movies and the fact that the movie has such a cool Mechagodzilla design that doesn't get used in the movies. Huh. Ratchet is a top tier silver fox. Ratchet is a top tier exhausted old man having to babysit a prime, always having to sacrifice himself and teammates who just can't stay out of trouble. You know, I do love, if there's one thing I love about Transformers Prime Ratchet, it's something people pointed out that bro was like literally starving himself so that the others could get the fuel that they needed because that he felt that they needed it more. He is so precious. He may be a grump, but he's a sweetheart. My man's made artificial energon and tested it on himself so he didn't risk hurting the team, my dude. I know! It was that same episode where you find out that his energon levels are lower than, like, literally everybody else. Bro's skipping on meals so that everybody else could eat. Would take Ratchet platonically or romantically, just need him in my life. I'm all in for hanging out with the Autobots, but I'd hang out with Knockout just because I think it'd be fun to talk horror movies in cars. I love Knockout too. Now, I have the fun thing of I don't actually have personal beef with any of the Autobots. It's just, you know, the Autobots don't let me eat police officers. So, alas, when I had to take a side, of course I'm gonna take the side of who lets me do what I want. Yeah, my baby breakdown. So tired of the Transformers line killing off characters because they can't afford the voice actor or the car model. Yeah. We almost have beef with Getaway. You know what? Fair. Rest in peace, breakdown indeed. Get away will not get away. I will smelt him down into paper clips. Didn't dude get fucking eaten by scraplets, though? They killed off Breakdown in Prime because the voice actor being too much. They killed off Jazz in the first Bayverse movie because the Porsche company was going bankrupt. We were robbed. Breakdown was killed because they couldn't afford it. Yeah. The team was going to make the relationship with KO more public. Damn it! Cold Front headcanon. Cold Front wanted to murals and statues for Cybertron, but had beef with customers and just went apeshit one day. Was a Decepticon ever since. No, that is actually canon. That is actually canon for my backstory. Yes. When customers don't want to pay me, I eat them. Yeah. But no, like, my backstory is quite literally, I was an artist, a starving artist in the early days of Cybertron. Or not early days of Cybertron, but, like, you know, before the war. And when the fascism kind of shit kind of was really going down. But, you know, because I had to be an artist to survive, I couldn't make what I wanted, so that was already kind of depressing. And then on top of having piece of shit customers, yeah, I get a little angry. Oh right, this isn't mirrored anymore. Ugh. Okay, there we go. I'm 100% of the fact that the cliff jumper is killed in almost every media he's in. It's because his original toy was a repaint of Bumblebee. Cold Front literally went, society! Your OC is just a medic from Speed Planet. I'm assuming you're meaning Velocitron? God, we're nerds. Oh, how old is the puppy? Steelcap was a courier who became a scout sniper. What else are we supposed to be? Yeah, if you're here in my chat, you're probably a massive fucking dweeb. 5 months? Oh, yep. Reach the Velociraptor stage. Have fun for the next year and a half. Oh, a German cherry. Okay. Have fun. Doing some final fixes on Lycan and his siblings lore. Bro is awoken for the Civil War, but Megatron was unaware Lycan was deactivated because he had beef with the original Primes. He stole Alchemist Prime Stone to birth the new Cybertronian races. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm literally, my backstory is pretty damn simple. Like I said, I just kind of went a little crazy, a little fucking crazy, about being mistreated as an artist in society. And then, I went to jail, and then the war started, and then Megatron picked me up out of jail, basically, and I was just, like, completely bloodthirsty and wanting to hurt people. And then, you know, I calmed down after a while. It's completely fine. I said I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. Society calls me gay. Today is National Dinosaur Day. We love dinosaurs. Girls kiss other girls, and no one bats an eye. But I kiss my homies goodnight. Your Decepticon OC is from a salvage planet with the tank and Komodo dragon modes. My medic Autobot who joined the Autobots to learn more ways to repair the injured during the Rodimus era. Okay. A fellow lizard bot here. Factory game, I only think it gets my original programming to shine through my artificial evolution, because dang, that really does beam me into the hyper-optimized paperclip AI mode. Not originally a paperclip AI, it was a weapons platform for peacekeeping. Taking the pup. No stealing anybody's dogs in my chat, everybody. Be nice now. Myos is an Autobot that's obsessed with human entertainment, movies, shows, podcasts, and the Autobots straight up don't know what to do. It just gives them random tasks to stay out of the way. Lycan is just a 4-ounce mythic that speaks in rhymes and riddles and is known for being completely fucking nuts. At some point, I gotta go introduce you guys to my other Transformers OCs. Because I feel like I got some fun ones that y'all would enjoy. Wait. Show us the children. I can't right now. I'm doing busy art stuff.
I'm saving you.
Okay. Well, maybe I can show a couple of my mains. Okay, I've shown them a couple of times on stream, but let's reintroduce a couple of my babies.
This stuff's the greatest.
Okay, gotta take sippy of my coffee.
All the babies I'm gonna kiss.
Okay, so this is probably my oldest, at least oldest actively used Transformers OC. This is Gluttony. I do kind of need to remake his backstory because his backstory pretty much entirely hinges on Transformers Prime lore. And me and him existing in the same continuity with our different backstories does not make sense. So I need to rework his backstory a little bit. But he is a Predacon mutant, so he is basically like a first stage mutant of Shockwave messing around with Predacons and stuff. And instead of just cloning a Predacon straight away, he tried to hybridize with a bot. But you know, his first tests were run on Autobot war prisoners. So this is an Autobot war prisoner who was slapped with a fucking lizard beam. And he's really, really sad and depressed about it. Love the whale blender shenanigans. Yeah, like I said, he was made, like, literally while Transformers Prime was still airing, so. And then my other main TFOC, another factionless bastard here. This is Firehawk. He is a bounty hunter. He's got a bit of tragic backstory TM of accidentally killing people that he loved because he has an outlier power of having fire powers that connect to his emotions. So if he gets a little bit upset, he gets a little bit extra hot. But yeah, he kind of fled Cybertron before the war, and kind of came back to see everything exploded. But you know what? To survive, he became a bounty hunter, and coming back to Cybertron in total disarray. Well, that was just more money, right? Sensing you like flyers, I do. Gluttony actually can't fly though. My green one, he actually can't fly. His wings are too small. Then that was part of his mutation getting fucked up. He was supposed to be able to, but because his wings were too small, he can't.
Got little chicken wings.
Got little chicken wings. Pick a side, Fire Chicken. I will pay for fight for a side you choose. No.
Wasn't he a merc?
Yeah, he would have a merc logo if I felt like it.
I mean, don't worry, none of mine have logos either, so.
For my Autobot Augusta, just to choose aircraft and car carrier modes, because two not very common modes, and I feel like it fits a gentle giant medic, and she's pink with gold. Hell yeah. Who else do I have? Do I have any images? Who else do I have saved? Those two are my mains, though, Firehawk and Gluttony. I have my other original species OC, but we're talking about Transformers OCs right now. Now, I did poorly edit this image with Firehawk's alt mode that I thought was kind of funny. I just poorly edited the jet to have his color palette. You see that fucker? I don't want you anymore. Fetch! You know, because he's a bounty hunter. And I did also draw this of him. I don't know if y'all remember, like, the lemon meme going around where it's like, you lick the lemon and then the head goes scrunch. Oh, why is this one so fucking big? I draw at a very high resolution. Apparently I saved this doodle at the full resolution I draw at, so oopsie!
Lemon.
Just continuing to scale it down. There we go, kind of. There we go. Just turtle mode. What resolution do I use? The long side of my thing is usually 6,000. And then I post things at only like 1,000. So.
That's same as me.
Yeah.
I always go 6,000 by 6,000.
That's big. I know. But you know what? It allows my full resolution art, which you can only see by being a Ko-fi sub, by the way. Not really been posting it very much so. But it allows my full resolution art to be nice and crisp. Need a toggle for my model that makes me go turtle mode or more wing waggles. So turtle mode, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do, but wing waggles are absolutely a thing that are going to happen with the new model. I can't do it here because of the way things are rigged. Because apparently, as I have learned, a bone with wiggle physics can't have animations on it. So I've had to pull some fuckery with this new model so that I can get both animation and wiggles. I had to choose, and having to choose makes me sad. I know, right? VR chat has a solution for it, but that only works with VR chat. I wish that I could use Fizzbones on my VR chat or VTuber model, but sadly I cannot. Too poor right now, but I get paid this week, so I will. Oh my goodness. My Decepticon Terra, she's just pure salvage rage with a permanent feral rage pasted on her face. Put a bone with animation on a bone with physics. Essentially, yeah. Ah! It's gay time! I'm being abused. Ah! You need to draw arson again?
You disgust me.
Why do I discuss you? I'm not the one committing arson right now. Oh, ad break. Oopsie. I forgot to announce that again. I'm really bad at announcing the ad breaks. Right now. Look, even though I don't have fire breath, electricity can sometimes catch stuff on fire. It's not my fault if a stray little spark gets somewhere or that I don't intend for it to. Didn't know that audio played. I thought it was just bonk. No, it's so that you can kink shame me. Okay, Dragon Head. Okay, making sure. That doesn't have a UV map? Are you fucking me right now? Your Prime sub just ended? Had to resub? Why didn't it play nothing?
Disgust me.
Stop kink shaming me, guys! God! Pride Month, there is no horny jailer bonking. Unless you can admit you're just as bad as me. That's the only time you get to kink shame me. We are probably worse than me. Probably! Earth is horny jail. Thank you so much for the raid, Hound Dog Games. Welcome, welcome. Oh no, I'm being boarded by pirates. Hope you have snacks. I'm Sharon. Oh shit, and I'm being raided by two people.
Two
Thank you so much
raids.
with the for the raid, Mighty Pickles. Aren't you another bot VTuber? If I remember correctly, because I know you guys have raided me before. But welcome, welcome. Oh man, you raided right during an ad break as well.
Oh wait, it's over.
Okay. Well, welcome aboard, everybody. Since I'm apparently being boarded by pirates, my name is Coldfront. I am a Cybertronian variety streamer. Just doing some just chatting right now as I work on my new model today, secretly because you guys can't see it yet.
Oh yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh. We'll figure that out. I'll look into why my audio channels are lagging. I just don't know why. Also, what do you mean the aliens haven't come here yet? I'm here. You're forgetting that I'm not from Earth. I just like Earth stuff. With how many Transformers who fall in love with humans, I feel like Earth is just Transformers party jail.
Oh no.
Oh no. You're right. I'm a dirty human fucker. Thundercracker. I really am. I have noticed, and like, while I don't typically like my OCs to be compared to other characters, I am realizing I am girl Thundercracker. I really am just girl Thundercracker. I have pet cats. I goon for a human. I am interested in the arts. I left the Decepticons because they kind of started not aligning with my values no more. Dude, I'd love media where we get domestic sea spray with his wife Elena. That would be fun. We need more. Stop being cowards, Hasbro. Give us the robot human ships. He's literally me. No, I've been like loving Thundercracker more and more. They tested the water with Mirage and Noah. No, for real. Mirage and Noah. Rise of the Beast was kind of mid as fuck. I'm somebody who's like, I enjoyed it. I have only ever watched it one other time though, since I watched it in theaters, and I was hardly paying attention at the time because I was just waiting for somebody to get flying over from the airport. Watched it purely for Mirage. Mirage is great. G1 Braun has a human child. Is that from the actually that is from the comics. How does it work? Did they ever go into how that works? Because I mean, Cybertronians and humans kind of have very incompatible anatomy, considering like we are fundamentally different species. Shall report back in the year 2026. Decepticon. Okay, that's different though. The Firstborn is different. The Firstborn is different than Braun and a human having a human child. I think he had a pretender shell he used once. Oh! No, the Firstborn was kind of a thing entirely. An entire little thing. Okay, there's the chest piece done, and UV's done there. Oh god. Oh man, there's still so much that doesn't have UV maps. I'm crying. It was so lovely to raid you again, and I appreciate it a ton. At some point, I need to attack you guys. One of you guys. Part of that lore felt like a fever dream, so I didn't fully pay attention. Fair. I bought the TF comic I'm gonna pretend like I know how to say that word. It will arrive in December this year, but there are 2 volumes and they contain the complete comic timeline of the Transformers. Whoa! Been a while since I had those. Hey, let's explore TF Wiki. We'd love that, even just a vibe, of course. I just need to make sure that you guys are on later than I am. There's so many parts of this model that just I did not cut the UVs for, and I am suffering because of it. Mm. Okay, that's better. You have a curse question? Fire away. The KP Kiss players? I mean, I'm aware of it. Not me saying you'd get off in 20 minutes, 40 minutes ago. Time flies when you're a goober. I am aware of Kiss players, yes. I have never read it, and I don't plan to, but I'm aware that it is a thing that exists. It certainly is a thing that exists. Uh... Uh... Oh man, this is nightmarish.
Good thing I don't know what that is.
Never read it, looked at one issue, and needed therapy. I would just like to remind everyone that it exists with sheer pettiness of if I have to be burdened with the knowledge of its existence, so do you.
Yeah, I literally have no idea what it is.
It is. It's just.
Don't say anything. I don't need to know.
It's just Japan being weird. There is no actual info on how Braun and CoverGirl had their child. Got it.
Magic. It was just magic. Space magic.
Well, what if I don't want to be burdened with the knowledge either? Oh, she's not too innocent. She is not too innocent.
Yeah, I am. What are you talking about?
No, you're not. You are not. Don't think you can hide from me.
Completely innocent.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
It just happened at the end of one of the last comics. You know what? That does actually remind me. Has everybody here seen the Cyberworld trailer that dropped? I can put it in the stream chat if people haven't seen the Cyberworld trailer. Not the stream chat, but on stream. The lack of a trailer. It looks
It definitely looks like a kid's show.
Yeah. I didn't say it looks ass, but it's definitely. It seems like it's going to serve its purpose of being a silly little YouTube series. Not yet. I didn't even know it had a trailer. Well, I can put that in chat really quick, or in stream. Cyberworld. It's like 30 seconds. It's also giving me a Cyber's World, as in the Deltarune song. You just want a mainline Transformers show? Then we should have treated Earthspark better. Okay, hold on. Primary. Oh shit! It like already started playing it. It's playing something. There we go.
New program module activated.
Yeah, we had just an itty bitty little trailer.
Please enter challengers.
I feel like Marvel has done a show like this before.
3,
Till all
2,
are one.
I mean, the animation isn't bad. The animation isn't bad. I think that's at least one positive from it. If the whole show looks like that, it wouldn't be too bad compared to the other YouTube series that Hasbro has done. The My Little Pony one. Did appreciate Rid 2015. That one's overhated to all hell. I enjoy it for what it is. It does a few things that really piss me off, but not surprised it wasn't him. Yeah, it's a YouTube series. Cyberworld is a YouTube series, so I'm judging it on the merits of that. And I mean, we're not getting Peter Cullen for a YouTube series. But I am one of those fans, like, I don't mind an Optimus that's not voiced by Peter Cullen. It's just like, you know, he's not like the Optimus. Like, Peter Cullen is very distinctly like the definitive Optimus, but I don't mind another voice actor taking on the role. Gary Chalk is fucking great. Didn't they say the episodes are like 10 minutes? I think 5 minutes. It's probably just going to be like, let's slap these two characters together and see what happens. The series. Like an official death battle almost is kind of what I'm kind of thinking. Oh, don't make me sad thinking about Peter Cullen. Favorite character in Red was Fracture. Thought he had a lot of potential, but they got rid of him so quickly. Wasn't Fracture the bounty hunter? It's just this generation cyber missions. Yeah, and I don't think that that's a bad thing. I really don't think that that's a bad thing. Yes, I wish we were getting a proper Transformers series. I mean, we do have one, and that's Earthspark, but that one was thrown in the trash by Hasbro, unfortunately. I heard people have been mad about how different Optimus sounds now. Like, dude, Peter Cullen has been doing this for years. His voice is gonna change. Yeah. Drift's arch enemy. Got it. I mean, I think I just enjoyed Steeljaw, but I mean, made me sad about James Earl Jones. This is revenge, but James Earl Jones, like, I mean, he already passed away. Where Peter Cullen, we don't know when it's gonna happen. The story about how he came to voice Optimus makes me cry every time. Yeah. High key inspirational as fuck. Go down the day we knew it was Peter Cullen. I know that's gonna be very sad. How do we feel about a Chris Hemsworth as a possible next Optimus? I think he did a really, really good job as a young Optimus, but I don't know if I would want him to be the definitive Optimus. What? Chris Hemsworth stepping back because he's got early onset Alzheimer's? No! Damn! Oh, damn, that's sad. That's sad. From what I have seen, like with the new Avengers, he did make a post seeming to imply that that is going to be his last Avengers movie. So, yeah. Damn, though. Loki coming back. That means Loki now gets to lose his brother. Damn. Hi, Cassie. We're being sad about celebrities now. I got completely absorbed into what I was fucking doing, and I'm doing things out of order, which is going to make more work for me. Ah! Yeah. What if Frank Welker somehow is Optimus and Megatron in a show? Oh man. Okay. Sorry, I'm once again just wrestling with the struggles of 3D art. Oh man, chat zooming. Conversations are changing real quick, yeah. Started watching G1 at work Saturday. Figured after the traumatized me as a kid, Ratchet, I would officially watch the show. That's why it would be interesting how he would alter the voice. He's always been Megatron to me, but you know, the opposite of Optimus. Also fun fact, we were robbed in Prime as well. Smokescreen was originally supposed to be Roddy. Part of me wonders if the reason that they made Smokescreen is because it would be way too obvious for the twist. You know? Oh, do we got a Hot Rod hater in chat here? Hated Smokescreen when he was first introduced. I think Smokescreen was fine. Oh my god. Okay, the UVs are getting more and more legible here. Still gotta finish TFP. Speaking of that, I found a DVD of the first few episodes while out getting stuff after crashing my paychecks. Hell yeah. Instead of killing Optimus, they really should have been Rodimus as a mentor. Rodimus mentor. Had a very brief hating Roddy moment during the Luna 1 arc when it came clean about the Overlord thing. Oh yeah! That's his character arc. He sucked at the start, becoming a better bot, one even worthy of the Matrix. Yeah! I don't think that they quite convinced me that he was worthy of the Matrix. But, like, his whole... that was his whole arc, was being a better person. Good news, you have cereal now? Give me. Back had to take care of something. Gotcha. I don't think he was quite ready, but at the same time, I don't think Roddy was ready either in IDW. Yeah. I think if Smokescreen was just Hot Rod like they originally intended, I would like it more. Yeah, I think, like I said, I feel like it would have been too obvious though, so I do understand the choice. James Roberts has spoken about this, how Rodimus was actually destined for the Matrix and Optimus wasn't even meant to be a Prime. I still have to finish reading through IDW, man. I am currently, I think, on Windblade 2015. That's where I'm at in the comics right now. Just wish Jack had more personality, yeah. Jack was kind of supposed to be the self-insert character for the series, though. So I can't blame him too bad. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Beerus597. Have a question for me? Fire away, fire away. Jack and Smokescreen both felt like they were meant to be something Bumblebee became instead because it just made more sense. Yeah. I hated that turn in IDW that seemed to have this really hard on to hate Optimus and other leaders of the Autobots like Starsaber. Yeah. IDW is far from perfect, but I do enjoy it. Who do I think is the most terrifying Transformer? Maybe kind of a generic answer, but I might say Shockwave. Just because, like, he is so actively malicious and cold, but... Like, Shockwave's definitely a bit of a dweeb, but I think just how fucking malicious he is, with no emotion behind it... Tarn or the Whale Blender, yeah. Like, Whale Blender enough, should be said. Okay. For me, the most terrifying Transformers is tied between Monstructor and the Beast. Wasn't the Beast the Dinobot combiner that one time? I'm trying to remember who Monstructor is. Oh, the Pretender Transformer, or combiner. I'd have to go with Tarn. Dude terrified me when I first started reading years ago, out of order. Actually, Unicorn! You said Unicorn! Haha! You said Unicorn! No, you're good.
TFCON someone asked me who was worse, Unicron or Shockwave, and without missing a beat I said Shockwave.
Yeah! Unicron, I really can't like put a morality on Unicron, which is what I think, because Unicron's a force of nature. That's what he is. He is a force of nature. He's not actively malicious. That's just what he does. So obviously it's horrible things that he does, but he is a force of nature rather than a person with malicious intents. So that's what I find scary about him. That is true. Sunder is pretty fucking creepy, man. Bro's essentially just having munchies, exactly. Okay. I think I might actually. Have I completed? Am I done? Am I done with my UVs? Did I finally do it?
I'm saving you.
Thunder is literally the Hannibal Lecter of Transformers. Okay, that's the teeth. Okay. I was almost like, did I remember to do the teeth? If I remember correctly, Monstructor is Shockwave Combiner. Ah! Have another question? Alrighty, fire away. Rare ship I like, Prowl and his Constructicons. Who's my favorite Insecticon or bug-like Transformer? Huh. I don't really know if I have a particular favorite of the Insecticons. I like them, but like I've never really been attached to any of them as characters.
What about Waspinator?
Would you count Waspinator as an Insecticon? Because he's more.
Does he count?
I don't know if he does, because he's a Beast Force Predacon. Okay, if it's bug-like Transformers, then definitely
yeah, Waspinator.
The fact that Nova Spark is a defective Decepticon, her worst fear is Tarn. See, even though I'm technically a bit of a defective Decepticon as well, what if I just ate him? What if I just ate him? I just gotta like plug my ears really quick so that he can't sing me to death, and then I'll just eat him. That Tarn tastes terrible. Okay, I mean he's got to taste better to me than billionaires, right? Defected while the war was still active. I know I've kind of made a Cold Front backstory. She defected late. Once again, kind of on like the I'm kind of Thundercracker. It's just like once I kind of started realizing that humans weren't just little tiny creatures and that we were actively fucking annihilating them en masse, I wasn't as cool with that. Your magic words don't affect me. I can't understand a thing you're saying. Is it weird that I can hear Tarn listen to not only classical music but also Slipknot? I'm the same way, man. I'm the same fucking way. I am one of those motherfuckers who will listen to like literally anything. If I'm on the fucking a bop's a bop mentality with my music. According to Grimlock, Tarn tastes expired. Well, you know what? Dragon's just being a big ol' fucking lizard. I just have to fucking aggressively fucking scarf him down. I don't even have to chew. He's expired by the end of Lost Light, yeah. What are you making a scared face for him, Toaster? I wasn't saying I was gonna eat you. I'm just saying that that's my technique to avoid tasting him too much. Give us Nemesis Prime as an actual character, please, with a personality or reason to exist, like Black Convoy being Prime's darker feelings and thoughts. Oh. I would like Shattered Glass to be explored more. It's such an interesting concept. Pretty generic, but I mean, there's a reason it's a very popular concept to explore. Like, come on. Sometimes I think you just look for excuses to eat people. Sometimes I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie, okay? I like the idea of a good Starscream still being fucking sadistic. He's just not mean about it. Okay, Venom, shush. Y'all are here. Never in a million years, yeah. Look, even if I leave the Decepticons, I'm not joining the Autobots. Not me just realizing Nova would only reach Stormfront's waist. Saying that Venom is a foodie. That is true. I am a foodie. It's just sometimes that food and I just have an expanded diet. It's like I of course have my Energon and other Cybertronian foods. I've just expanded past that. But she doesn't eat people. No, that's never happening. That's never happening. How do I feel about Lockdown? He's pretty cool. Apparently in one universe, Grimlock devoured Acid Storm, so Grimlock isn't against expired food. I mean, one of his fucking lines is me, Grimlock, munch metal. Okay, I do have to mess with the gums on this model because the gums got weird. There we go. And the... God, this looks so fucking freaky. I removed my fucking face to edit these teeth a little bit.
This stuff's the greatest!
Okay, I'll take my sippy. I want to make Energon desserts? Give it to me! Is there a height limit? Technically, you can break that limit, but it does break other things. The height limit in VR chat is 5 meters. I have made my model 10 meters tall to be accurately sized, but I can't use Go-Go Loco, or the flight stuff with it, because I broke stuff, so... Mr. Shorter than Prime RC, she'd just be scrabbling up Cold Prince like, pay attention to me, I found something shiny. Beryllium baloney! Would love Grimlock and Skybound, but I fear my Dino Boy would die. Which character design from Bayverse did I like the most? Ooh, that's a tough one, because I don't like a lot of them. You have no hope for the aerial bots. Yeah, they're too sweet. They are too sweet. Hot take, every Bayverse design looks better in other media. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Speedy2943. Shockwave's design in Bayverse is pretty good. I know I have mixed feelings about Night Optimus. I have really mixed feelings about Night Optimus, because on one hand, he doesn't look like a Transformer, like, at all. But on the other hand, bro, why are you breasting so boobily? Mist is meant to be covert and shit, but the first time she lands on Earth, she's in a desert, and the first fucking thing she does is just fling the sand around and dig and toss it around with both hands like a child. Don't want to go, but I gotta go set up at work for the activities tomorrow. For sure. Always appreciated for you stopping by, though. But take care of yourself, IRL. The Megatron with a laser beak eye setup goes hard. That is true. Should be asleep right now, but I can't find the fucking me to leave. We only got a half hour left. It's fine. So many Bay characters need colors. Yeah. I'm not familiar with that podcast, though. Do you think I finished all the UV mapping, though? I do need to mess with some of the facial tracking Visemes, though, because a couple of them get a little bit goofy. And when I was messing with it last night, some of the things, they worked really, really good up until I started making weird faces. And yes, they were weird faces, but I don't think the model needed to get that fucked up while making weird faces. Would getting sand in my gears mess up transforming? Probably, or at the very least, it would be very uncomfortable. Suffer through it and get a monster in the morning. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Girl, override to get more media attention. Yeah. One of the Bayverse Decepticons was a Terracon. I think I know which one you're talking about. Run by two queer women who discuss Transformers? Oh, so more than meets the pod. I would look that up. I will look that up. Fighting off sleep, so if I go silent and haven't died and I'm just asleep. Fortunately, they don't update anymore, but I continuously re-listen to their episodes on G1, Bayverse movies, or discussing subjects. Valid, valid. Also, I am the supreme tummy ache survivor. We have seen what happens when chains get into Transformers joints. Yeah. Well, I mean, sand is a little bit different than chains that are getting all wrapped up in your joints and stuff. Sand is just uncomfortable. That idea makes my joints hurt. But no. So just imagine, like, you know, when you humans go on, like, beaches and stuff, you get sand in, like, all of your little crevices. I just have more crevices for sand to get into to be really, really uncomfortable. Didn't even think if Sunder was in any form of media other than the comics, he would be heavily, and I mean heavily, censored the fuck out of him. Probably, yeah. Maybe less metal? No. Meth is something more I'm supposed to eat. Kind of. Not really. But it's better than like me trying to eat organic stuff. But I also say fuck it with that as well. So we've also seen what had happened when Mud also gets into a transformer. It makes it hard to transform. Yeah. All these people having deep, complex backstories for their OCs, not like Miss Data Tree once just noshed on it and got sad when she was yelled at. Feel like a transformer transforming under the water, we get a ton of waters in areas it shouldn't be? Probably. But I mean, I don't know if we would have that many areas where it would like get like stuck. It would just kind of like we would just be extra drippy for a bit. What was my doc? You mean OC? Okay, another question. OCs. Okay. Well, you've seen me here. As I said, I am sex adverse. But you know what? Funny. How do Transformers reproduce? Are you just asking me that for the funny, or like are you genuinely asking the question? My OC's backstory is literally she just joined the cons. Yes and yes. Okay. Asking it for the funny, but a legitimate question. So in my universe, we do the good old popping out of the ground like daisies, popping out of the you got your fucking spark hotspots, kind of IDW esque. So reproduction lessons. If a spark inhabited my cell phone, you'd be so fucking pissed. Yeah, that's no longer your cell phone anymore. It's your cell phone based on the terms of that new Cybertronian.
It's your cell phone, but a new best friend.
Exactly. Unless the new bot just kind of hates you, then yeah, that's no longer your cell phone. Sorry. Missed ate a rock? You think I haven't eaten a rock? My Transformers OC, there's Wager Edgelord and an Otaku. I'd have to eat the cell phone before they can reach my browser history. Okay. I do have to mess with some of the stuff with the visor. Because it's clipping through my little horns. Oh my god, all the overlapping stuff. That is I hate that I had to be a mecha artist. Why did I have to be obsessed with robots? A TF version of my cell phone with my search history would topple governments. A funny, stupid headcanon on how to Transformers reproduce. Oh boy. Felt that I think both options are possible for Cybertronians. Popping out of the well are what we consider the old-fashioned way. In my universe, there is no old-fashioned way, as in the human way, but my stupid funny headcanon on how Transformers reproduce is this shows a Hasbro Transformers box. I remember in the G1, the Dinobots robot modes were dubbed their weakest modes, but they still tank Megatron's fusion cannon, and in IDW, tank turns twin fusion cannon. But yeah, I guess where I would summarize it in my universe, it is basically take a spark, habitable vessel. That's how a Transformer is born. Now there's like the natural way of the habitable vessel is the liquid metal on Cybertron that most Cybertronians are born from. But it can if a spark can be housed in it, that's how you get a new Transformer. try to fix me up from the inside. I mean, how do I feel about Sharkticons? They certainly they do be sharks. Never been fond of MechPreg, but there's one artist who has done it in a way I'm like, you know what, that actually makes a lot of sense. What? I know that there's one artist as well. I think that they do it. I don't know if you're talking about the same person. They're also a VTuber. I need to remember what is it. Star Heavenly? Is that who they are? Because I know that they do that stuff a lot. Yes, they're a VTuber as well, and they do a lot of really really nice Transformers art. And they do, I mean, they do like the MechPreg as well. So. I think we're talking about the same person. There's a joke that me and my friend drill bits. There's a joke me and my friend does, and it's a G1 Megatron and Starscream reference. Alrighty. Frost, I'm not crazy about the idea of sex. Okay, but what if we push the topic and ask a bunch of questions? I don't mind. Like I said, it's just so long as I'm not involved, I don't really care. That's where I am on like my quote unquote sex repulsion. Just don't get it anywhere near me. But that's the Ace vibe of me. But I used to have a lot of trauma reactions to it. I've kind of gotten past them, but speaking of VTubers, I need to render and rig my model still, but I'm still considering just putting my profile pic up to stream while I work on everything. Completely valid, completely valid. PNG tubing is a completely valid thing as well. I have a PNG tuber. Let me see if it wants to cooperate this time, because last time I tried to pull it up, it did not want to fucking cooperate. Oh, Drillbits is the one I'm talking about on Tumblr. Okay, okay. Okay, let's see if it wants to connect to my mic this time, because it was not wanting to do that last time. And I connect to my mic and it crashed. Awesome. I don't know if it doesn't like to do it while I'm streaming or what. I don't have magical abilities. And no, I will not make you a sandwich. Who's my favorite seeker? Who's my favorite seeker? Chat, we know what I gotta do. We know what I gotta do. Where is it? Get the pillow! The pillow! The pillow. What kind of dragon doesn't have magic powers? I mean, if you count being able to... I mean, if you... if you count me being able to absorb electricity and also generate electricity, then I guess that counts as magical powers. Why is it on my back? Because I'm wearing it. Starscream walks into my room asking if I have the reports he needs. He sees you holding the pillow and walks back out. Look.
This stuff's the greatest!
Okay. Look, everybody has their celebrity crushes, okay? Mine just happens to be my fucking Air Force commander, okay? No, do I not? I don't want a relationship with the fucker by any means, but you know, he's pretty. He's pretty. Why, out of all of them, why the one who has the voice of a squeaky dog toy? Why not? Like I said, I'm a lesbian. If I like a man, I want my men to be weak and pathetic. Important announcement to all Transformers. If you have a sense of deja vu, Vector Prime was there. Fair enough. I do like Thundercracker quite a bit as well. Gonna have to write this down. Okay. Let's see if PNG Tuber Plus will not crash when I change my mic again, because that would be very nice if it would just let me change my mic. Okay. Okay. Apparently it just threw a fit. It threw a fit when I first did it. Okay. So we'll do game capture and allow transparency, caption a specific window, and PNG Tuber Plus. And this is my PNG Tuber. That is using my new design. So as you can see, it's got a little bit of a different design. This is the design of the remodel. And yeah, so this is what I will be using for higher performance games that want to be a bitch to run. I do have it detecting my main mic right now instead of the one that has a filter, so it's kind of picking up everything. But you know, such a small. I'm not small. I'm not small.
She's tiny, don't listen to her.
Look at the dumbest cat hit it with a newspaper? Don't you fucking dare!
That's rude.
Also, Beerus asking a question about my OC's universe. Go ahead. Also, we have an ad in about 1 minute and 40 seconds. I'm not small!
Y'all asking for a timeout?
Yes. Obliterate them. Ah! Descended from my Cronus? Descended from my Cronus!
Alright.
I don't need uppies.
Everyone's asking for 10 seconds.
What is the designs of the other Decepticons? They are my own designs. They will be my own designs, but they will be IDW influenced. The only design I have is Starscream, and that is my VR chat model of him. So, timeout for Kiwi.
Oh, timing people out immediately deletes anything they said.
Yeah, but it's funny to give people just a very tiny timeout. But yeah, if you guys want to see... Let me see, what do I got as far as images using my Starscream model? I know I took one. Where's one that aren't work in progress images? I know that there was one. There's one specifically I'm looking for. Where the fuck is it? There we go. This is probably the closest I have to an OC design of any of the canon Decepticons right now. Cold front winter collar small. I'm not small! I'm not.
No, it's the rage faces.
I'm not small. I'm 30 feet tall, man. I'm taller than Starscream. Like I said, I like my men tiny and weak and pathetic. Yeah, my human has mod privileges. She can unleash her power. The power I have bestowed upon her at any moment she wishes. Core class. Excuse me. Yep, there's the ad break. I do need to change the ad break message to more accurately reflect, because like a lot of people are like stunned when they get the 3-minute ad. And it's like, I'm doing my best here. It's either every time you join my stream you'll be sitting through an ad, or we just have a designated ad break segment. And I think the designated ad break segment is better. It's less obtrusive. What? Dare I ask what? Ad breaks give time to grab a snack and refuel. Exactly. I won't, but get put back in timeout. See, normally I'd just do it the old-fashioned way and like threaten to eat people. But like I said, that threat doesn't work on half of you guys. You fucking freaks. It would work on me, so I shall behave. Okay, at least one of you guys is reasonably afraid of being eaten.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
It's not that big of a deal.
Oh man, organizing these UV islands is gonna be fun. We should duel? Like Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pool noodles.
Pool noodles. That
I
does
think you'd
remind
get
me.
slapped to the moon.
Yeah. How tall is my character? 30 feet tall, give or take. Probably give, but
It varies.
Beyblades? I would absolutely be down to Beyblade battle. I miss my fucking Beyblades.
We got Beyblades at work.
Very, very tall, yes. Right now you're working on the antagonistic force like in another fight. The Terracons. Oh, okay. Yeah, very tall. But that does remind me of one time at a convention, because I haven't been to a convention since 2019. I was gonna go to a convention in 2020, but we all know what happened there. But song got the lyrics wrong. Yeah, it's a cover. It's a cover. It's fine. 2 avocados for $10. God, I'm trying to remember that meme. That's not very good. 8 inches shorter than Grimlock at 8 feet shorter than Grimlock at 38 feet. Damn it! The bastards got me beat. The bastards got me beat. You know what? I'm still a dragon though. He can't fly. I can shoot stuff out of my mouth and fly. What does he got? What does he got? Nothing.
Fire.
Yeah, I can shoot lightning out of my mouth. Lightning's cooler than fire, and it can start fires. So,
Fire can start fire.
yeah, but lightning can also start fires. I can shoot stuff out of my mouth and I'm scuffed. Look. While Grimlock can like melt people, I can reduce my enemies to twitching fucking messes on the ground by zapping the shit out of them. If we go with G1 logic, Grimlock could fly. Yeah, but it's not G1 anymore. It's not G1 anymore. Bro too thick to fly. Twitching mess, there's my Tinder name. That caught me off fucking guard.
Just because, here we go.
Wait, what? Twitching mess, that's my Tinder name. I can't get over that.
I only pinned it for 1 minute. It's okay.
I know. Out of that one, thank you. Grimlock survived being crushed by Triptychon. Who wants to challenge that? I can crush some of you guys. Went from timeout to getting pinned. You volunteer to be crushed. I knew you would. I knew one of you guys would.
I know what you are.
Do my worst. I know what you are. I know what you all are. Where's the
Me and my Leo pointing image, I know what you are.
I know what you are. Why did you just volunteer yourself? Because I know what you are. You know what? Yeah, let me get the Leah image. Let me get the Leah image. Leah has something to say
I'm
as well.
saving you.
Okay, hold on. Save image. Okay, and then save. Ah! Okay, but yeah, Leah has something to say to all of you guys as well. I just need to find it in my save pictures folder. Text can't like
Can't
be
even read the
visible
words.
anywhere. There we go. You're a little lady, Bat's eyelashes. Funnily enough, I think like Grimlock would treat me more like a little sister and try to teach me new tactics and destruction. Bro ain't got nothing on me. Bro ain't got nothing on me. Like I said, I may have defected from the Decepticons, but I ain't taking advice from no Autobot. I ain't taking advice from no Autobot. We got 5 minutes left. We do. What I'm gonna be doing next is gonna be very, very boring. So now, because I think I have pretty much finished doing the UV maps, now we just have to organize them. So I'll just show that here. So what I now have to do is I have everything separated into different materials. But I think I have separated all the islands so that they will do their thing. So now I just have to make them make sense. So this little UV map here is all of these shiny metal parts. And now I just have to make them make sense. Yep. Yep. But I think I did the worst part. The worst part is over. Now it's just tedious. Now it's just tedious. And then once I'm done with that, then I just have to paint the model. And then, like, I'm good. I might be done. Except for the Unity stuff. But then I might be done. Holy shit. I'm right there, guys. I'm right fucking there. I'm right fucking there. Yippee! I can't wait for you guys to see the new model, though. I am so fucking excited for you guys to see it. Oh, wait. Yippee! Oh yeah, you don't have to apologize for missing a stream. I understand life happens. Life happens. I'm not gonna be one of those streamers who's like, how dare you not give me literally every fucking ounce and second of your time. Oh, head pats, yes. One thing I do want to figure out with this new model, though, is because my new model has a tail, I want to figure out how to make the tail wag faster when getting head pats. Grimlock literally kicked Unicron's butt and Unicron was in pain. That would be adorable. Look, I could also kick Unicron's butt, okay? I could also... I have Beast Former strength. I have Beast Former strength, okay? I could also kick Unicron's butt. Grimlock's not special. Grimlock's not fucking special. He's an Autobot. We need more Decepticon Sims here. Come on. Come on. You got taken out by a metal pipe. You caught me off guard. I wasn't paying attention. You guys just dropped those on me completely out of context. Okay? I could, girl. I'd get eaten. Oh, I am the one who eats, okay? I am the one who eats. Same size as Swoop, okay, and my beast form is bigger. Bombastic side eye. I am the one who eats Cold Front 2025. Yeah. Yeah. Criminal offensive side eye. I'm not eating Skylar, I am the eater. Look, I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon. That's half of the bit. That's half of the bit, okay? It's half of the bit. You don't eat me. I eat you. Need to change your Twitch name. Having fun learning Transformers Heights. Well, I mean, it's also wildly inconsistent as well, so... Do you say Dracarys when I shoot my lightning in dragon mode? What's that a reference to? I haven't been on Twitch in so long, your profile says you're 19. Oh my fuck. I mean, hey, you'd still be allowed in my fucking chat. It's fine. Oh my god. 3 months I'm gonna be 26. Fuck. Game of Thrones. Oh, okay. I never was able to get into Game of Thrones. I tried because dragons are cool. But just like having like 3 episodes of nothing but SA happening on screen, I was like, eh. You'll be 26 in 4 months. I assume you're a September baby? I'm an August baby. That's definitely a killer, yeah. Does my dragon mode have a dragon heart? I fucking loved dragon heart, but no. I have a Cybertronian heart. October, baby. Hell yeah, spooky month, spooky month. I want to go big for spooky months. I have plans. I don't know how to execute those plans yet, but I have plans. I have plans for spooky month. November, baby. Hell yeah. I'm a fucking Leo. We're getting all the birthdays here. I'm a librarian, so I'm thinking about being Roz from Monsters Inc. Oh. July is the worst month for a birthday. It's so hot. Well, August as well. August is hot as fuck here, dude. I'm a Scorpio, whatever the fuck that means. I don't really know anything about astronomy or astrology. It's just, it can be fun sometimes. Aries and I can say it fits with my temper. I guess a Leo fits with me being a streamer since Leos are supposed to like being the center of attention. So, there we go. Gotta fix my Twitch profile now when stream ends. Don't worry, I'm certain I have so much shit that's out of date myself, so. Oh, wait, I know what these are. Hopefully, not the one that carried a baby in his chest. Frost, you should make Coldfra a detective and have her wear a giant detective coat and also have a crippling tobacco addiction and also monologue about herself a lot. Well, I monologue a lot. That's what you guys are here for, to just listen to me monologue about shit. Tobacco addiction, I can't say. Caffeine addiction, that's more accurate. I could have hung out with my furry friend group today if I didn't have a
This stuff's the greatest!
if I didn't need to drink coffee before I can function. I should do a movie where I eat cake on the ground? Huh? True, since both last stream and this stream, I've been drinking coffee instead of hydrating. Yeah, what about it? What about it? Well, hopefully I'll be able to join us next week. I plan to. And if I can fucking get this model finished fast enough, I might have a new model by next week too. If not, the week after that. Shout the decadence a lot. But yeah, I plan to debut very soon. I don't know how people can like have like their long debut dates. Like, oh yeah, I'm debuting in 3 months. How do you do that? How do you wait that long? I'm gonna be pretty much, I'm gonna give it like enough time to where I can hype it up, but like I want to switch my model as soon as possible because this new model is so fucking good. I'm gonna get off and play Helldivers. Valid, valid. In fact, it is actually time for me to get off as well. I'm kind of hungry. And y'all won't like me when I'm hungry. Unless you guys will. Because some of you guys absolutely do. Who to raid out to today, though? Who is online? A lot of the people who are online right now are pretty big VTubers, and I'm scared. back away from the Hungry Dragon. Have I gone on the Star
Oh, get
Destroyer on
closer.
Fortnite? I actually haven't played since that update came out. I need to.
Wait, what?
The Star Destroyer on Fortnite.
Oh.
Barley is on. He's a furry. Yeah, but he's a big VTuber and that scares me. I do follow Barley the Bird though. He's got a good vibe. I like his vibe. But he's a bigger streamer and I'm scared of rating bigger streamers. I do see a very small streamer though. He's actually lurked in my chat a few times, so maybe I will go ahead and treat him to a raid tonight. Thanks for the vibes, but yeah, terrifying to see above you. I bet. But yeah, I'll go ahead and raid out to Yito Cheeto. He's lurked in my chat a few times. He's playing Elden Ring right now, so if we have any Elden Ring fans in chat, there you go. So, as far as the agenda for Tuesday, I want to try and continue SpongeBob. I still haven't gotten around to getting a new controller after frying my last one. So, we'll see about that. We will see about that if I decide to actually go and buy a new controller. Because I don't want to play SpongeBob without a controller. Give a quick follow for sure. But other than that, I will see you guys Tuesday. I'm gonna go ahead and send some love to Rito Cheeto, so go ahead and yell in his chat for me. So Yito Cheeto, what's the numbers in your name? 420. Oh wait. Did I spell it right? Alrighty. Alrighty, go ahead and say hi to Yito Cheeto. I will see you guys Tuesday. It has been fun. But see ya later. Bye-bye.